Well, I mean, wasn't that a great night for him? You know, I always joke with the catchers. I mean, catch a winner and get some hits, and he did both. I mean, that was some really big hits, and I thought he handled the game, you know, extraordinarily well. You know, given that's his first game this season with us, I was glad he was in spring training with us to be very familiar with our guys. But fun night. He should be very proud of his effort, and our team responded well to him.
McCullers kind of struggled a bit finishing at bats, but still 5 scoreless. I mean,
Yeah. You know, he had a hard thing. They just put so many balls off the bat, like foul ball after foul ball after foul ball. They have a good lineup. They battle. They were just staying in the at bats enough to extend his pitch count a little bit, made him work. You know, he didn't have really an easy inning, but wasn't ever threatened, which is very rare for a pitcher. If he has to work that hard to get through innings, usually he's got some traffic or he's got some damage to control or something is going wrong, and it was just really getting to his outs. So you know, Lance hung in there and kept throwing strikes and kept changing the pace a little bit. But it was a good outing for him. It just was a unique outing for him.
How nice was it to see your team add on in the 7th after they got it close there?
Yeah, you know, Michael did such a good job of you know, getting through his 2 innings, made 1 bad pitch, maybe 2 bad pitches if you count the pitch before it. He hung a slider, foul ball, hung another slider, and gave up the home run. So that inning started with a walk to Martinez to Victor, and I never feel good about an inning started, you know, with a walk. But I thought he'd gotten himself in a position to get out of that inning, and then you know, Luke came in, got us out for him, and then obviously we responded well. So our team has a good methodical approach to getting through the game and trying to get base runners on. You know, I keep track of how many innings that we get base runners on, and it seems like every night it's 6 or 7 innings a night where we get some form of activity on the bases. We keep doing that, we're going to score runs.
You've had to use the bullpen a lot lately, but they've really only made, you know, 1 pitch got away from the last 2 games. Are you worried at all about overworking them?
Not really. I think we carry 13 total. So and you know, I've rarely gone 3 days in a row with any of them. So one of the beauties of the way this bullpen is I can go to anybody at any time. And you know, obviously losing Peacock out of that bullpen into the rotation yesterday, we haven't used Jankowski yet for his debut, but I can sort of throw different combos at you every night as a manager. So I like the fact that I'm not pitching guys 4 out of 5 or 3 in a row or extended pitch counts. It's more you know, next man up in the bullpen has to fill in.
You've got some good at-bats from Marisnik. What have you been seeing from him? You
know, the bottom of the order tonight was great. I mean, I started with Yuli in the 6th hole with the home run to kickstart things. But Jake at the bottom, you know, he's really contributed, you know, in the last 4 or 5 games that I remember directly. And I didn't play him for a couple days after the road trip, and he responded today with a great performance, and especially I know it means a lot to a hitter when they walk the guy in front of you. It means a lot to be able to hang in there and get a hit. So Jake continues to inch his way towards more playing time and contributing on both sides of the ball. Sometimes we respect his defense and his base running so much. He scored on a really shallow sac fly, which was an important part of this game. But you can't disregard the offense that he's had the last 4 or 5 starts. He'll be in there tomorrow.